So one of my super fans, Dimitri, and I'm gonna give him the nickname now, Dynamo Dimitri, has asked me a question, and I've got it written down here. He says, and basically his question is, how do I compete in sales against legit experts without any social proof? He wants to basically know how he can dominate in sales, not marketing, and really outcompete other competitors who are very experienced in his market. Okay, so here's how you can do this. Number one is the person that you are selling, you need to have a conversation with that person and just figure out what their goals are with their business. Ask them specifically what kind of obstacles they are facing in order to get to those goals, and then ask them, if I could show you how to solve XYZ problem, would you be interested in that? And if they say yes, then you can present to them how your product and or solution can do that, right? That's kind of sales basic 101. Now, there's some other tactics you can use with this too. So number one is, if you don't have social proof, there's other ways you can get social proof, okay? So number one is you can get some testimonials, right? You can have some friends use whatever your product is and or service and give you testimonials that way. The other thing you can do is get some third-party verification to independently test this as well, and that can go a long way as well. So those are some simple ways that you can kind of get some social proof as well. Even though you might not think that you can get it, those are two different ways that you can do it. The other thing is that you can do a demonstration with this person, right? Let them actually use the product and or service and see for themselves how good it is. The other thing is then you can also make an unbeatable offer, right? So you can do something like let them try it for a week or two by themselves, and then at the end of that week or two, what you want to do is anytime you're going to do something where you let them just try it out, do not let them try it out unless you get their credit card information, right? So what you want to do is let them try it out for the week or two or whatever you want to do, and then at the end of that week, the end of those 7 days, you charge their credit card, right? And do it like that. So most people, when they give you their credit card like that, they're serious. They want it to work. They want to use it. And if your product and or service is good, they'll do it. If they don't want to give you their credit card, they're not serious about using it, or you haven't done something effectively to show them how your product and or service is of great value, right? So it has to be of really, really good value to them, right? Like try to make it 10 times worth the value that you're actually selling it for, right? So whatever that problem is that you can help them solve to get to that goal, it's going to have that kind of value to help them do that, right? So that's how that all works. So it's a multi-point plan that you can do there. So number one is, again, have that conversation with them, figure out what their goals are, figure out what kind of obstacles you're having, ask them if you could show them how to solve those problems. Would it be okay if you told them about it or shared with them how you could do that for them, right? So that's number one. Number two is you can actually get some social proof, right? You can get some testimonials from people or friends that you know that have used the product and like it, and you can do it like that. The other thing is you can have a third-party verification in terms of just an independent group, maybe test out the product and or service for you and just show the kind of stats and data that they have gotten from that. So that's another way that you can use that. The other thing is that you can make that unbeatable offer for them, right? So let them try it for free, but only let them try it for free if they're going to give you your credit card. And at the end of that free trial, their credit card will get charged unless they decide they don't like it. So it's got to be in there. So that basically takes all the risk out for them. If they're serious, again, they're going to give you their credit card. Most of the time, it's going to go through to the end of the trial period, and that card is going to get charged and you'll get paid, right? So generally that works pretty good for you. You're going to have the people who are going to be like, no, I don't want it. That's okay. They're going to be a pain in your butt anyway. So you much rather them give up that, say that they don't want their card charged because they're just going to be a pain in your butt anyway. So it's not a big deal at the end of the day. And that's basically it. And let them use it. Give a good demonstration as well of what your product and or service can do. That can be really good. So it's multiple things in there. Asking them good questions, showing them how your product can do it, making an unbeatable offer for them, and letting them use it and everything else and try it. So when you put those things together, that's a pretty good way to do it. Obviously, there's a few other things you can do in there, but if you do those things alone, most sales professionals won't do any of that, right? And so That's really going to set you apart. If you use those things, I think that's really going to set you apart and help you close a lot more deals than doing nothing, for sure. And again, most people aren't using any of those techniques, and they all work really good individually, but put them all together, and I think you're going to have a really, really good way of selling people. So that's it, and we'll see you on the next one. That was for you, Dynamo Dimitri. Bye-bye.